And look who's circle side, Roxang by the belt. He wants that belt. He wants the winner here. Open orthodox start. Innahachi high on the balls.
Elias Innahachi approaching the kicking range of super leg.
Look for some long athlete. Outside leg kick to the sciatic there from super leg. He was claiming a slippery part of the canvas, but Olivia Kochi, look how side on he is. Oh, super leg turning back into the groin. Oh, not. There's some nerves coming into play for super leg. You think of the guy's seen it all. You know what? He hasn't in kickboxing. He's got 126 wins. All but one of those has been in Muay Thai. Here from super leg.
Doesn't look to have high arches either. So maybe it is these ankle wraps that are catching the canvas for him, or slipping on the canvas, I should say.
I love how you call it that thin rounder. Good stuff from Innahachi and not settled at all, super leg.
Yeah, he's definitely having a hard time finding his groove. I don't know if it's the footwork, the slippage, but there's a nice little counter to the forward pressure coming from Innahachi as Superleg trouble with his footwork. Something's not quite right for Superleg. You often see coaches poor route timing, understand the distance, and then he starts to let go of that right kick.
Left hook there from Innahachi. There's the right hand from the champion. Flurrying forward now, the looping punches. Look at the extension of Innahachi, and Superleg ties him up.
And you can just see Innahachi there. He actually walked, which is typically a no-no, switching your leads and coming forward. But as he's doing it, he's throwing strikes while he's technically not planted with good power.
That's the problem that Petdam had with Innahachi's movement. It's just that constant forward pressure. It's almost like Demetrius Johnson, how he punches, he comes forward, he changes stances, and he just keeps attacking from different angles.
In Muay Thai, there's much more planting your feet and standing in front of your opponent, and that's what Superleg's used to, and that's how he gets those kicks off. But how do you from
Elias Innahachi?
Innahachi blocked that leg, drifts off to his left, into the power side of Superleg, now away from it. Lateral movement here from the champion. Superleg winds up a single strike. Needs to start some combination work. Needs to find a way to stop the movement here of Innahachi. Innahachi continually making Superleg guess. Lots of instructions from the champion's corner. Knees on the inside. You must be offensive in the clinch under kickboxing rules. It can never be a defensive clinch. Counter hook from Innahachi. Designed to go to the forearm, break down the forearm, to try and drop the forearm of Innahachi so Superleg can then loop over to the hand, come through clean.
And you can see how Superleg's kicks are starting to welt up the arm of Elias Innahachi, so that arm might slowly start to come down. He's landed a lot of shots to that forearm.
I like Superleg's strategy in this round. He's walking Innahachi down, walking Innahachi to the cage, and then basically launching his strikes with the rear leg right there. Again,
this is the timing I was talking about. Right around that middle portion of the second round, that's when Superleg really starts to find his groove. He seems to have solved the slippage problem and is now pushing forward and trying to corner Elias Innahachi with that right kick.
And I think we're seeing less volume from Innahachi right now. This has been a good round for Superleg.
Well, his primary weapon has been his arms, and you can just see the damage that's accumulating on that left arm.
Matrix-style lean back there from Innahachi. 45 seconds remains, third of 5. Our world title main event here at One Championship, Fists of Fury. Keeping it nice and clean, Olivia Cost. On the front foot, trying to close down Innahachi's movement, land around, kicks off the back leg. Now he winds up a couple in a row.
See, this is the tactical change that Superleg's doing. He's normally a great counter striker. He waits to make you miss, and then he makes you pay for it. But this time, he's starting to go first. He's initiating the conversation by throwing these right kicks at Elias Innahachi. Elias Innahachi needs to have an answer for that right kick.
Little parry there from Innahachi. Good defense. Feint just before the bell from the champion. I'm giving a 10-9 round to Superleg, guys. Unofficially, of course.
Here's the Elias Hanhachi trying to change those stances. Again, throwing the hand combinations. Nice little four-piece combination right there as he enters inside that clinch. But then Superlek just keeps going and finding an answer for the movement. He's cornering Elias Hanhachi well, but this is where Hanhachi starts to excel. Both these guys turn it up in the championship rounds.
Penultimate round here. Hanhachi gets offline nicely to avoid that round kick. Good look at the side-on stance there of Hanhachi.
Look at the way the Superlek is just walking forward and mowing him down and then launch that rear kick again.
Just for me in the third round, guys, there was not enough output from the champion.
Superlek is a master at distance control. He shuts down clinchers and he doesn't give them space to work. And then when people want space and they have that evasive movement, he creates this distance and range where he is at an advantage.
Hanhachi's angles not flurrying forward, not looping the punches as much.
That was a better combination. He threw the three-touch combination and then he got out.
Uppercut. Off the hooking punches from Hanhachi. Superlek walking him down. Breaks away to the forearm.
You see that body on the left side of Hanhachi starting to redden up as well, not just the arm.
Superlek calling Hanhachi forward. Wants to engage a little more here. Superlek Ketmukau. Kicking machine. Hasn't gotten into those double digits tonight. There's a double round kick.
If you notice, Superlek doesn't throw a kick when you're stationary. He kicks you when you're trying to move. When you're trying to initiate a shot, he throws you off balance. He catches you mid-footwork, so it disrupts your balance even more.
Head kick there from Superlek. Catch and attempted sweep from the champion. Shakes his head. Lots of instructions from the champion's corner. Knees on the inside. You must be offensive in the clinch under kickboxing rules. It can never be a defensive clinch. Counter hook from Hanhachi. Some better striking from full champion. Boys, I had the second round going the way of Superlek, just 10-9.
I thought it was a pretty even round. I'm going to split that one 10-10. I didn't see a significant advantage for either one of those guys.
I do like the leg kicks landed by Superlek in that second round, but it was pretty close. But Elias is just still scoring with the hand combinations.
How are you scoring it, folks? Wherever you're watching in over 150 countries worldwide on our global broadcast. Let us know on social media at One Championship. On Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Good counter. Left hand there from Hanhachi. Drifts off clockwise.
Elias checked the kick with his forearm and then came back with a punch. That was beautiful.
Superlek trying to close down the movement. There's been no chance to wind up multiple kicks for the challenger so far. Cracks that one to the forearm. Now you may say, well, those kicks are getting blocked, but they are designed to go to the forearm, break down the forearm, to try and drop the forearm of Hanhachi so Superlek can then loop over to the head, come through clean.
And you can see how Superlek's kicks are starting to welt up the arm of Elias Hanhachi, so that arm might slowly start to come down. He's landed a lot of shots to that forearm.
I like Superlek's strategy in this round. He's walking Hanhachi down, walking Hanhachi to the cage, and then basically launching his strikes with the rear leg right there. Again,
this is the timing I was talking about. Right around that middle portion of the second round, that's when Superlek really starts to find his groove. He seems to have solved the slippage problem and is now pushing forward and trying to corner Elias Hanhachi with that right kick.
And I think we're seeing less volume from Hanhachi right now. This has been a good round for Superlek.
Well, his primary weapon has been his arms, and you can just see the damage that's accumulating on that left arm.
Matrix-style lean back there from Hanhachi. 9 Superlek in the second, 10-9 Superlek in the third, 10-9 Hanhachi the first for a 29-28 card so far to Superlek.
I gave the first
movement He's cornering Elias Anahachi well, but this is where Anahachi starts to excel. Both these guys turn it up in the championship rounds.
Penultimate round here. Anahachi gets offline nicely to avoid that round kick. Good look at the side-on stance there of Anahachi. Look at that. Anahachi waits out with the right hand. Super leg ties him up. 1:45 remaining. Solid round again for Super Leg so far. Not too late though for Anahachi to turn it back in his favor. But he has not got the output that he had in the opening round in particular. Not working those angles, not flurrying forward, not looping the punches as much.
The left side of Anahachi starting to redden up as well, not just the arm.
Super Leg calling Anahachi forward. Wants to engage a little more here. Super Leg Ketmukau. Kicking machine. Hasn't gotten into those double digits tonight. There's a double round kick.
If you notice, Super Leg doesn't throw a kick when you're stationary. He kicks you when you're trying to move. When you're trying to initiate a shot, he throws you off balance. He catches you mid-footwork, so it disrupts your balance even more.
Head kick there from Super Leg. Catch an attempted sweep from the champion. Shakes his head, says, no, didn't hurt me. Good one, tucks it under the left arm. That body getting banged up on Elias Anahachi.
See how he moves Anahachi with these kicks? It's because Elias is trying to throw something so his weight is not perfectly distributed.
On my scorecard, Anahachi has to knock out Super Leg to retain the strap. That is unofficial, of course. We have 3 judges circle side. And nicely done early there from Anahachi. Not completely legal, though, under these kickboxing rules, but sending a message to Super Leg that he is still here and will not be manhandled.
He might be there, but did you see the way Super Leg evaded that high kick, landed the body kick? Elias couldn't do anything else but catch the kick and try to throw him down, which you're not allowed to do under kickboxing rules.
Super Leg again, careening that right leg into the forearm, bicep, tricep, trying to tuck it under the left elbow of Anahachi. Both corners very vocal here. Anahachi tries for a counter hook reach.
Yeah, I think Anahashi has been used to countering and striking his opponents when he's off balance, like moving out at weird angles. But every time Super Leg lands one of these kicks, it takes Anahachi so much off balance that he has an inability to actually counter off that.
Trying to scoop away that one, Anahachi. Drifting off counterclockwise now, away from the right leg. Anahachi comes forward, gets out of dodge. Looks like he was almost moonwalking, man. Trying to pose angles, but while he's moving so much, he's not landing anything that remains. 5th and final round.
You can see he's trying to circle away. He's circling to Rodleg's left side, which is avoiding the power, but what we're not seeing from Anahachi is that flurry of punches he was doing in the first and second. He was a lot more active in those first few rounds, and he's just taking his foot off the gas, shift down gears, and allowing Super Leg to score with those right kicks.
It's a good stiff right hand to the top of the head there from Super Leg as well.
It's a beautiful technical fight that's going on.
Anahachi loops the left, jogs away, looks to his corner, resets. They tie up now. Got to stay offensive in the clinch. Olivier Coste doesn't see it, breaks them. Super Leg moving with the knee. Flyweight kickboxing world title.
Check out this power displayed by Super Leg. He knew the counter shots were coming. He would evade, make you miss, and then make you pay. Elias was in there every step of the way, but he seemed to slow down in the last few rounds. According to you guys, how do you guys have it?
I have it unofficially 49-47 to Super Leg.
And that first round was Ilyas' best round. I gave him the second round. I thought he was active there, but just those last 3 rounds, Superlek found his groove and was landing with those big right kicks over and over again.
Okay, let's go to Tom Lau, find out our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have called this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And still one flyweight kickboxing world champion,